Submitting a quote with NJ Start is fast. And it's also an acronym that'll help you remember the process. First, find the bid. Next, acknowledge it. And after you've reviewed the details, you submit your quote and then track it. Let's start with finding the bid. Once you've registered, log in to NJ Start, and remember, you only have to register once. To get to the bids table, click on the Bids tab on the home screen. Under Open Bids, click on the bid number hyperlink to open and review a bid. Now click Yes to acknowledge receipt of the bid. If you acknowledge a bid, you ensure that you'll receive notifications of any updates or bid amendments. If you select No, you'll still be able to view the bid, but you won't receive any notifications of updates or bid amendments. You've found it and acknowledged it. Now it's time to start the actual submission. Just make sure you review the bid details and any attachments, which will appear as links in blue. Please note the inclusion of the Offer and Acceptance page as a new attachment, replacing the signatory page that is currently used. The Offer and Acceptance page is a requirement of every bid. If the state allows for bid questions and answers, the Bid Q&A button will be visible at the bottom of the screen. Use this area if you have any questions after you've reviewed the bid details. You can also submit any exceptions to the bid or exceptions to the state's standard terms and conditions for consideration by DPP. And make sure you meet the prescribed deadline for submitting your questions. Responses to questions will be consolidated into a bid amendment or addendum, which will appear as an attachment on the bid solicitation summary page. When you use the Create Quote button to open a new quote document, the General tab will appear. Click through each tab to enter the required information, and make sure you click Save and Continue after each tab, or your submission details will not be saved. Errors are listed in red and must be resolved before quotes can be submitted. Yellow messages are merely warnings, however, and you can continue your submission without taking any further action if they're not applicable. You cannot submit a quote without choosing an option on the Terms and Conditions tab. Yes means you accept the terms and conditions of the bid. Any exceptions to the terms and conditions must have been posed during the Q&A period. So choosing Yes with exceptions or No means your quote may be deemed non-responsive. Once you've entered the information on every tab, you'll arrive at the Summary tab. Review your quote and update if necessary. When you're ready, click on the Submit Quote button at the bottom of the screen. When you click the Submit Quote button, a pop-up window will display, asking you for confirmation. Once you confirm, the updated status of Submitted will be displayed on the Summary tab. You can now be confident that you've successfully submitted your quote for consideration by the state of New Jersey. Make sure you monitor your email for notifications about the status of the bid and any bid amendments. And don't forget, look for the Notice of Intent to Award and the final Notice of Contract Award and respond accordingly.